So you've got your notebook and a pen and a timer set for 90 minutes. And if you don't have those things yet, press pause on me, go get them and come right back. Hi and welcome to Write It Out for the week of October the 15th, 2023. Write It Out is brought to you by Write for Wellness. Write for Wellness provides workshops and events and free writing prompts like this every week, just to help you write and find out what's on your mind. So what is Write It Out? Write It Out is 90 minutes of time that you'll set aside for yourself every week. Take a bit of space, find a quiet place, inside or out. Try to be connected with nature if you can, and just write. And what to write? Well, you might want to write a letter, a list, a poem, a song, a journal entry. Anything at all that's been calling to be written is just perfect. I'll provide you with a word prompt and a story prompt, and you can use one or both of the prompts to help you think of something to write. And remember, it's just a starting point. You don't have to actually use the word or the story in your writing. It's just to help you think of something to begin. I do like to start with a short relaxation. And that's just to separate yourself from the busyness of your day. So find a nice comfortable place to sit where you won't be too interrupted. Maybe you'll have your cat jump on your lap or your dog lie by your feet or be in your face. Either way, that's all fine. Just find a place where you can close your eyes and rest. And you can either just follow the screen or close your eyes. And take a nice deep breath in through your mouth, in through your nose, out through your mouth. And just relax. Relax your eyes, your ears, your jaw. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. From your shoulders, follow your arms, relaxing down to your elbows, to your wrists, and into your hands. Feel the heat that's in your hands. Feel the aliveness that's there. And again, from shoulders, follow your spine down, relaxing your neck, your lungs, your heart space, your belly, right into your sitting bones. And from your sitting bones and your hips, relax, you pull back, and your legs and your hips follow across into knees, from knees down into ankles, and from ankles into feet. And just take a nice deep breath. So our word for this week is the word drop, or drops, or dropped, or dropping, or whatever that word makes you think of. And the story prompt is from the book Foster by Claire Keegan. It's a lovely little book, not too long, very quick read. Kind of reads like a gem, something you want to look back at again. So here's our story prompt. Down here, it is cool and still, and when I breathe, I hear the sound my breath makes over the still mouth of the well. So I breathe harder for a while to feel those sounds I make coming back. The woman stands behind, not seeming to mind each breath coming back, as though they are hers. Taste it, she says. What? Use the dipper, she points. Hanging on the wall is a mug, a shadow cupped in the dusty enamel. I reach out and take it from the nail. She holds the belt of my trousers so I won't fall in. It's deeper than you'd think, she says. Be careful. The sun, at a slant now, throws a rippled version of how we look back at us. For a moment, I am afraid. I wait until I see myself not as I was when I arrived, looking like a gypsy child, but as I am now, clean, in different clothes, with the woman behind me. I dip the ladle and bring it to my lips. This water is cool and clean as anything I've ever tasted. It tastes of my father leaving, of him never having been there, of having nothing after he was gone. I dip it again and lift it level with the sunlight. I drink 6 measures of water and wish, for now, that this place without shame or secrets could be my home. Then the woman pulls me back to where I am safe on the grass and goes down alone. The bucket floats on its side for a moment before it sinks and swallows, making a grateful sound, a glug, before it's torn away and lifted. Walking back along the path and through the fields, holding her hand, I feel I have her balanced. Without me, I'm certain she would tip over. I wonder how she manages when I'm not here, and conclude that she must ordinarily fetch 2 buckets. I try to remember another time when I felt like this, and I'm sad because I can't remember a time, and happy too because I cannot. And that's our story prompt. Again, the word prompt is the word drop. You've got 90 minutes on your timer. Press pause on me and write it out. And welcome back. Please take a moment to thank yourself for showing up for you today, for doing your writing, and to find out what's on your mind. It's my hope that at some point you'll look back on the writing that you've done today and see a little bit of wisdom that you hadn't seen before. You may also want to thank the space that you've selected today, or any friends or companions that have stopped by to help. Someone's having fun. Yeah, and brought you a different kind of energy than you had expected. So take a moment to thank them as well. So we'll finish with our fall poem called I Love This Land by Chief R. Stacy LaForme of the Mississaugas of New Credit First Nation. You were and always shall be my brother. We were all the same color wrapped in the flag of this nation. My blood flowed as freely as yours. Mixed in the fields, one could not be distinguished from the other. Yet when we came home, when the nation's colors were removed, differences became apparent. Not between you and me, God willing, never, but in the eyes of those for whom we laid down our lives. Oh, we still stood shoulder to shoulder in the parades, but the government thought that your life was more valuable than mine. So you were given land, property, while I waited and I waited. I know what you were given was not enough for what we endured. Still, it was much more than I. I am not envious of you, brother. I believe you deserve even more than you received. But it hurt me very badly. I'm not ashamed to say I cried. And why not? I bled. I died. I killed. Why does my country think I am unworthy? The enemy I fought could never be as cruel as the people I came back to embrace. I gave so much, lived through so much, and then you who I would give all for, you pushed me aside as if I was inconsequential. I feel as if I have been spit upon you by one I honored. Do I feel good having to ask you for what should have been given long ago? No. In fact, I'm a little ashamed to ask for justice in this, for I never went to war for money, for glory, for reward. I went because it was the right thing to do, and God forgive me, I would go again. This may seem an old wound to you, but it is a wound that never heals, for it is a wound to my people's heart and soul, and insult to our pride. And we deserve so much better, especially from you. And that's Write It Out for this week. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Stay well. Bye for now.